Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reaction. You know what's a nice little touch? If you're learning guitar, one thing that can make you look better than you are is if you hit these open notes, like the open D string, and then you hit the note underneath on the G. Start with the 9th fret, and then just use that. And then you can go up a level on the A string. You know? Just makes it, it's interesting. It's a little tip. Anyway, guys, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. On today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Brothers in Arms in 1997 at the Montserrat. Now, this is cool because, well, first of all, one of our legendary subscribers by the name of Matthias actually suggested this. Thank you very much, Matthias. I hope you're good, my friend. He said this is unreal. Now, why I'm interested is because I haven't seen much of Mark Knopfler in the late 90s. I feel like that was a period, from what I'm gathering at the moment, where I've not seen any videos from that, like the 80s, late 70s, 80s, and then I know that Dire Straits split up, didn't he, in like early 90s. So this is cool because this will be Mark Knopfler on his own. Maybe this is where he started his solo career, because I know he was in the Notting Hillbillies throughout this period. But yeah, I want to see what was going on around then, and also what guitar he's using, how he was playing. That's what I like about different stages of people's careers. You can see what they were doing at that point. So yeah, without further ado, before we get into this, hit that like button, subscribe, because we've got plenty more where this came from. Let's go!
For being here tonight for Montserrat. Most of the artists here have had associations with the island. I was there for 2 months in the middle of the 80s producing an album with Eric Clapton, and there was another album that was made there by Dire Straits, and that album was called Brothers in Arms.
Blinding album.
And that went on to become the biggest selling album of all time in the UK. And coincidentally,
No way.
tonight, isn't it fantastic how these things work out? Tonight, we have, for you, Mr. Mark Knopfler. Mr. Christ.
Cool.
Thank you. I reckon now we're going to attempt a couple of songs from that managed to get recorded in Montserrat. And this one is Brothers in Arms.
Attempt. I think we know what you're going to do, Mark. Ooh. Okay. Chimes. Sick. Go on. That must be nerve-wracking.
in this covered mountain. Home now for me, but my home is alone, and
That's vulnerable.
it always will be. Someday you'll return to your valleys and your farms, and you'll no longer burn two bad brothers in arms.
I bet when Mark was playing then, I tell you, he was thinking, this is nerve-wracking. The crowd, it's not like being at a typical gig. This isn't one where the crowd are jumping up and down. This is a sit down and listen. And you got, I don't even know how many, it looks like 20,000 or something crazy people there watching in silence. And everyone else isn't doing anything at this point because he's just dropped out. He's on his guitar, and there's also the that organy sound, I forget their word. Just him too. And I bet when the band start joining in, it's a big relief. He's like, oh, okay, it's not so bad if I mess up something now because it's being covered. Absolutely great, but nerve-wracking. But he handles it like a boss.
Through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I witness the suffering. There's a battle raised high. It hurt me so bad in the fear of the Lord. You did not desert me, my brother.
I need to check what... Mate, this is beautiful. What key is this in? I thought so. F sharp minor. See, one thing here, guys, which is if you're a guitar player, you'll know. When you're playing in a key such as F... sorry, this isn't G sharp minor. When you're playing in a key that's not an open key, so basically there's open strings on guitars, E, A, D, G, B, and E. If you're playing in E, then you can do things like... And you've always got that open string to go back to. And these notes like... You can have these open notes played. And one thing that does is it gives you that sense of reliability, because if you do something wrong, you know you're in the key of the song naturally. So you can always like kind of, it's like a little reliability token. When you're in a key that's not in an open tuning and you're in G sharp minor, there's no note to just hang off. You have to actually press it down. You know what I mean? There's no notes that are open for that reliability. Like, you know what I mean? They sound odd. So it's always nicer, and a lot of people prefer to be in keys that are open. So you could, for instance, put a capo on. Yeah, you could go, do you know what? I'm in G sharp minor. So what I'll do is I'll put a capo on the 3rd fret. On the 2nd fret. Wait, what? So I'm in G sharp minor. I'm tripping myself out. Sorry, yeah. So I'll put a capo on the 4th fret. So now I've got that open note. I can always go back. You know what I mean? So some people would put a capo on, but that also limits you being able to go a bit deeper on the scales when you're doing your solos. And also, if you're a G-like mark, you don't need to do that. But some people still would. But again, it just goes to show that some guitar players might be going, it's not that deep. It is. I think it is, especially when you're on stage, because, again, he's just limiting his amount of reliabilities in those situations. And it can be a nerve-wracking thing, but when you're a god like him, I guess you don't need to worry about it. But I like to be in open keys, personally. But this is good stuff. And you can't play any open chords in that. You know what I mean? Really. There'll be a few, but there won't be many. Apologies.
So many different things. We have just one. We live in different
Tambourine players different bits.
And now the sun's gone to hell. You got the moon riding high. When they bid you farewell, every man has to die. What is written in the starlight, in every line you'll call. Yeah, we have fools to make walk on that. You know.
turning it down slightly. Taking it in. Are you mad? Holy smokes! That's a moment right there. That is a moment. I bet. Did Mark look at the everyone on those instruments, those violins, the double bass, like everything that's there, the cello, and just be like, I made this, and now I've got 50 plus people playing it back for me. I think that's a proud moment right there. To have the amount of people playing your song that you wrote must feel so good. That was incredible. I don't know, I really like that version. It was more raw and live. Like he doesn't usually have those violins and etc. does he when he's on tour? I like that version. I'm intrigued to see if he performed another song there as well. Let me have a look. I don't know if he did or not. But if he plays another one like, surely he doesn't play something like Telegraph Road or something there. I reckon he might do Money for Nothing maybe. Don't know. Let me know. Matthias, let me know. Because that would be cool to check out. That was sick. Again, the guitar work for me, it's extraordinary, but it's the songwriting, how... When he's doing these little solos, he really sticks to the scripts. When he's doing his... And then he'll... Like, how does he remember the exact notes he hits on the... He must rehearse very well before it, because he plays the exact notes he's hitting on the actual recording live. And I like that, because you could improvise, but at the same time, I do want to hear what I hear on the record. Great stuff. Guys, if you like this video, we've got loads more Dire Straits. If you're new to this channel, I've covered all, well, nowhere near. I'm only like halfway through. A lot of Dire Straits to go, a lot of Mark Knopfler stuff to do, but I'll leave the playlist in the pinned in the comments below so you can check that out. If you want to suggest a song of your choice, check the description below and get on it. Until next time, guys, subscribe and peace. I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it. It's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the nose and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man. But it's never too late.
sunrise to be alive. When I put my shoes on and go to leave the house, I look in the mirror and make sure that I smile. I no longer question why I feel down. I remind myself of good health, and I soon turn that